Righto there, you scabby wobble bums. So, your Lord and Master, Mr. Chayification, and here we are reviewing another one of the mods which is respawned. Yes, it has technically respawned. I don't know why I was going to say respawned, but has appeared on the Nexus. Now, this is simply known as, well, it's not simply known as, because it's rather a long-winded name. It's called the Lost Paladins of the Divine's Armour. Yes, it's quite a long one. Of the Divine's Wrath Armour, actually. However, it's just simply known as Wrath Armour for those who are going to smith it. This is made by a chap known as Jeros. I nearly called him a Knight of the Nine there for some reason. But anyway, it is very similar to the Knights of the Nine armour. And the armour actually comes from an Oblivion mod which this chap made. And he has ported it over to Skyrim. How wonderful of him. And I'm going to show you how to make it. Now, first things first, you will need Daedric smithing. So I believe you need at least 90 smithing to get so. Scroll all the way down and it's simply known as the Wrath set. Okay, it's looking pretty awesome. You look at it already; it's very gold. Now we're going to go for the Great Helm because I prefer the Great Helm. I mean, they're slightly different. The Great Helm was a bit more sort of, yeah, badass than the Wrath Barbet. However, I don't even know what one of those is. But anyway, you need quite a few bits and bobs to make it. Each of them require leather strips, ebony ingots, Daedra hearts, steel ingots, and gold ingots. Now I hopefully have enough Daedra hearts to make this. We should do, but also the set comes with a sort of a enchanted versions. If you want to make them, then you can. They will need flawless stones, you know, gems. That's the word I was looking for. So we're gonna go ahead and make it. Wrath boots requires 4 leather strips, 2 ebony ingots, a Daedra heart, 2 steel ingots, and a gold ingots. We're gonna make one of them. The cuirass requires 4 leather strips, 3 ebony ingots, 1 Daedra heart, 2 gold ingots, and 4 steel ingots. We're going to make that one. The gauntlets requires 2 leather, 2 ebony, 1 Daedra heart, 1 gold ingot, and 2 steel ingots. I know, it's a bit of a mouthful. And same again with the helmet, except from that needs 4 steel ingots. So we're going to go, well, that's the Great Helmet anyway. Also, while you're here, bugger, I'm going to run out, and I need some silver. We'll get that in a moment. We need a Wrath shield as well. Why the hell not? That requires 1 leather strip, 3 ebony, 1 Daedra heart, 2 gold ingots, and 4 steel ingots. So we're going to make that. Bear with me while I grab some silver ingots. I'm not going to cheat. I swear in my life, I'm not going to cheat. I swear I didn't cheat. I just literally prayed to the gods and I got them. And there is the Wrath sword. So we're going to go ahead and make that as well. Look at that. Just enough Daedra hearts. Beautiful. Now there is the piece of to this mod, which I will show you in a moment. But first things first, let's do the usual and put it on, shall we? Be quiet, Adriana. What's the face? Let's have a look. Let's have a good butchers. Right, where are we? Wrath boots, so on and so forth. Now, for whatever reason, I was about to say, for whatever reason, it doesn't appear up there, but it did. I spoke too soon, so we're going to stick it all on. Looking pretty badass. Whoop, hello. Looking pretty badass already, might I add. Oop, there we go. And where is the sword? Now, in fact, there you go, look. Pretty bloody badass. Now, in fact, there is another piece to this to make. In fact, I believe there is also a cape on the tanning rack. As far as I was aware, it was on the tanning rack. I might be wrong. There it is, the Wrath cape. However, at the moment, it just seems to be a big purple blob, so I don't know what that is. I don't even know how to get linen wraps. In fact, they're those crappy things you find around the place in you. So I'm not going to make that because at the moment, I don't know why. It's just a blob. So yeah. But in all fairness, it doesn't really matter because it looks pretty awesome without it anyway. So we're going to go the usual and have a good look down it. Let's go do that now. So here we go. It's very gold, but it looks bloody awesome. I'm so glad this chap brought this weapon and armor set and everything over to Skyrim because it just looks freaking epic. And it really does quite suit the whole lore of Skyrim as well. Just genuinely very, very Paladin-y. Let's have a look at the back as well. Look at that, it's even got bloody feathers on their head. Fantastic. It's a very, very well detailed set of armor. As you can see, it also looks like it's been in the battles a little bit. It's not just perfect. It does look like it's got some scratches and a bit of shit gone down on that battle. I mean, look at that. Look at the, oh, hello. We're partly in the shield there. Apologies. But it has a very, very nice looking sword scabbard as well. Very, very red. We're going to have a quick look at the sword as well. Let's go do that as well, shall we? So there is your sword. Very, for some reason, it reminds me of Indiana Jones, and I can't remember which one it is. It's whatever one the guy's face melts. It just reminds me of that stick and everything like that. I just think it's a very, very awesome looking. It's just a brilliant set of armor. It really is. Very, very paladin-y, very, very wingy, very, very awesome. Now, we're going to have a quick look at the shield, and then we're going to do the last little piece of the mod. And there is your shield, guys. Looking rather spiffing, might I add. It looks... It's just a phenomenal set. I actually love this set. I think it's brilliant. I might even just roll over as a knight just to get this set. I think it's freaking awesome. So we're going to go and get the last piece of this mod, shall we? Now we need to travel to do that. Off we go. But Chay, oh, be quiet, this bloody child. But Chay, where do we have to go in order to get the final piece? And what is the final piece? Well, I shall show you. We have to first travel over to Frost whatever, Crypt, in order to find it. So we're going to travel over there. Right, so you've travelled to Frostmere, you've spotted strange woman standing up here. All you got to do is climb the steps, and there you have it. There is your addition to your armor set. Divine Fury, a pretty freaking awesome looking horse. Let's get on my horse. This is my new horse. I shall call thee Cyril. Now, here is your horse. It is looking rather spectacular. Runs pretty quick, and it just looks fantastic if you're charging into battle with your new armor sets. There you go, guys. There is your new armor set. The Lost Paladins of the Divine's Wrath Armor. Or the LPOTDWA. Or the Wrath Armor, one of the two. But it looks bloody awesome. So we're going to go ahead and ride into battle now. I see you, friends. Toodaloo, goodbye. Toodaloo, goodbye. Yes, goodbye. Bye, 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 bye.